Hi guys, welcome back to
Facts and Chats.
So we changed our name. We did a whole new rebrand. So before we start, I'm your host for today. My name is Amanya. Introduce you guys.
Marcella.
And Kyla.
So it's all the girls for today. It's ladies' night.
Woo.
And we're gonna start with a serious topic lah first, right? So the topic is the pressure to have it all as girls, as women. Before we start talking, I would like to say a fact that I found. So, Malaysia ranks as the second worst country globally for work-life balance among 60 nations with the highest GDP. Malaysian employees, including women, often work over 40 hours a week on average, contributing to significant burnout levels. About 55% of workers rate their work-life balance as poor or average, with women disproportionately affected due to additional family responsibilities. So, yes, guys. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that we really have pressure to have it all in today's day and age?
I feel like it's such a heavy thing. Like growing up as a girl, you have to be pretty, you have to be different from the other girls. And
Right.
like growing up now in university, you're competing academically, you're competing socially. And now when you're done with university, you have to compete with a life and work-life balance.
Yeah.
Such a heavy thing.
It's like never ending.
Never ending. When I was a kid, I remember that, growing up, just means, I'm gonna study well, I'm gonna go university, have a family, and then die. But
Yeah.
then it's more than that. It's so complex, especially being a girl. Wow.
Yeah.
With the current beauty standards
Yeah,
especially.
Yeah, I think us girls just the
You-
fact that the beauty standards change.
They
almost
change
ev-
constantly. 2016 to now is
Yeah.
already such a big jump.
Yeah. So, let me ask, what pressure do you guys feel as girls? Like, can you list out the pressures that you feel that you have to achieve?
I am very big on my academics. I'm very, very huge on that.
Yeah.
And beauty,
Yeah.
like standards. Oh, that is really heavy for me.
Yeah.
Because growing up, international school really.
Oh, you went to international
Yeah.
school.
You
How did
really-
that affected you?
Because you were around the white kids.
Okay.
You're around the Asians.
Yeah.
You're around the beauty standard people,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
You
yeah,
grow
yeah.
up with like, you have to be pale and everything. And then, And then academically too,
Yeah.
because they're so much more advanced.
Yeah.
So like, it's such a chase constantly, even in uni.
Yeah.
I think for me it would be more in terms of looks, beauty standards, because even if we're in Malay, I am, as someone who's wearing the tudung
Yeah,
shawl all day, so I get compared a lot with no hate, but I get compared a lot with people who does not wear, and then like it would be like, we can't invite you to this place because you're wearing tudung, and then it's gonna affect everyone. Everyone's gonna look at our friend group differently, so.
Yeah.
I can't be friends with you and stuff like that. So obviously, to me, it's more in terms of beauty more.
Mm-hmm.
Academic wise, still improving, still there, but
Ooh.
it's more on beauty. And I really do think it's such like unrealistic sometimes. Like
Yeah.
completely like thin girls with literally, oh my god,
Yeah.
I cannot compare. So I think other than academic wise, beauty and stuff like that, I think it's also more on safety, don't you think so?
Yeah.
From what I saw, what I researched about is that safety concerns in Malaysia, like around 52% of women, when you walk home, because you know how some students walk home from uni to maybe in MMUs or an MV or maybe back to their home place, they're always like kena kaca, they always get disturbed.
Always.
Yeah, always.
Always.
You have an experience on that?
Oh.
I think like that's when you walk alone.
Yeah.
I feel like I rarely walk alone. I don't think
I love walking alone. That's
Really?
the thing. I love walking alone. And there's so many instances where just like a group of people, not specified,
Yeah.
but like a group of people will just be like, oh, what are you doing tonight? Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just
Cat
hitting on-
calling?
Yeah, cat calling and everything. I'm like, ew, leave me alone. Ew,
Yeah.
weirdo.
To me, I feel like I went through the pressure at first, I would say, is academic wise, and then it slowly changed into. I feel like there's so many girl boss, um,
Girl boss.
like girl boss. How do I say this? Like
Understand.
expectations to the expectations that you have to reach to be a girl boss, and there's so many aspects of that. It's not only your work but also your family. You have to be a good mom, but then you also have to have a good career, and then you have to be a good wife. And it's just this is so much pressure. Like to me, I feel like being a mom and then being a good mom and then working. I don't know if that's something that I can do personally, because growing up, my mom was very career focused. So when in my childhood, like she wasn't really present physically because she had to have a good career. And so seeing her be pressurized to achieve all that and be a good mom and have a good job, it kind of like changed my perspective on if I feel like I cannot be having it all in today's day and age. Well, I'm talking about like good career and stuff.
Because like if it's like this thing where like moms have to be all these things, but
Yeah.
if you can't do all these things at the same time.
Yeah.
And like when you do, if you're selfish, you're
Yeah.
irresponsible, you're this bad person when clearly you're just human.
Yeah.
I feel like people forget that moms are human.
Yeah.
They are.
They forget.
The
And it's so
amount of
sad.
moms that stop their careers, their dreams for their families, and no one
Yeah.
considers anything.
Yeah.
It's such a sad thing because
it is.
a man, like, I'm just saying right now. I'm just saying
Theoretically,
right now.
hypothetically.
Hypothetically, guys.
Hypothetically.
No hate. Like a man can get there in a year, and a woman would have to work for it for 10 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a competitive thing
Yeah.
in the work field, especially. And it's so sad.
Yeah,
so
it's
sad,
sad.
honestly.
It's so sad.
Can I ask your moms, like growing up, how they like, are they stay at home or are they the working moms? Because I feel like that's really interesting to know.
My
Do you
mom,
think they feel pressured to have it all?
I would say my mom. Okay, for me, when she first had me, she was a working woman. She was
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when she got my brother, she was like, "Okay, time to stay at home
Yeah.
because this is a bit too much.
Yeah.
This is a bit
Too
too much.
much.
It's a bit too much because 2 kids
Yeah.
and
The
everything.
balancing is crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And work is not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work is not easy.
I think for me, because when same thing with Marcella, when she had me, it was first daughter.
Yeah.
She was still working, and when I was growing up, she was still working until we moved to Malaysia, which was like in 2017. So I'm not Malay. I'm from Indonesia, and
Indonesian.
when we moved here in 2017, she obviously had to quit her job because she can't work here. The only one that gets permit was my dad. So I feel like when we moved here and she had to abandon her work, she had to abandon her friends there. I never thought about this until recently. I do really think she might felt lonely sometimes in the house, because the whole time before she had me and when she had me, she was still working. And then now when she just had to be a stay-at-home mom, sometimes I feel like, oh, I pity her because she has to stay alone. She has to do all these chores when
Yeah.
last time she was so busy.
Yeah.
But I think it might be in another perspective, it would more of like she's having a rest now because she's been working her entire
Yeah.
But
life.
that's such a big shift.
Yeah, I
It's a
know,
big
right?
shift.
From
It's a
working
big
to just
shift.
staying at home
Yeah,
in a new country.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
And people in back in our hometown are still expecting a lot from her, so like gotta balance that out, especially when it comes to maybe us one day later when we're working. It's hard on us when it comes to like time management. No more personal time, no more
What do you
ladies
mean
night.
there's no more me time?
I know.
Hello, I need my me time.
It's gonna be
What do
hard.
you mean I have to work?
No, I don't know.
I
don't wanna
I just want to
work.
be pretty. That's all.
Yeah.
Like what do you
Stay at home
mean?
pretty. But because like in uni we're like go lepak all night,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Of
like
course.
when we go to work, I don't think we can eat out, bro.
That's the
We can make time.
we can.
Trust.
We'll make it.
Trust.
We'll make it.
Yeah. So, okay. How do you envision yourself in the future? Like, how does your future look like right now?
I would say
Like, do you want to have it all?
I do want to have it all, but
Yeah.
realistically I can't.
Yeah.
And it's such a if all my friends who know me, they know that I want everything as much as I want it. And I know at the end of the day, if I want a family and I want such a good career and everything for myself, I have to pick, you know?
You have to
I can't
sacrifice one.
I have to sacrifice one, but there's such big passions and everything. And I hope in the future I manage to
Yeah.
do it all. But
I mean,
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Pray.
I mean.
I
What
mean.
about you?
I think maybe the same concern because when you have work and then you have to balance work time, family time, and me time.
Yeah.
Me time.
That
Which
was the most
is-
important, honestly.
Yeah, because when the standard right now is that when a women have me time, people are like, "Oh, you're abandoning your kids, you're abandoning your work." So like,
Exactly.
can we really have it all?
We can.
We can.
We
Trust
will.
me.
We will
can,
try.
We can and we will.
Yeah. I think so far that's it from my side.
Yeah.
What about you?
My future. I'm
My
gonna be
future.
so honest right now. I do not. I'm kidding.
I can see the future.
I can see the future. I do not. I mean, like, obviously, I would love to work, right? I would love to get that money, right? But also, I feel like if I was married, I mean, when I do get married, and if my husband was, financially able to provide, I would love to be. But I know stay-at-home mom life can be quite it is tiring. It's like a non-stop job. It's a non-stop job, and
No breaks.
yeah, and but to me, I would love to have it all, but I really don't think that I can. I feel like there's so much.
Isn't that so sad?
Yeah.
We all want it all, but we can't have it.
Yeah.
Isn't that so
Unrealistic
sad?
like I really
standards.
keep my expectations so low. Like
Exactly.
and it's so sad. Wait, it's 2024. It's
know.
2025 soon. So I hope in the future that we can have it all, and that the work-life balance is balancing lah.
I hope
It's
so.
balancing. That's all we want.
That's all we want.
That's all we want, clearly.
Yeah.
It's such a sad thing.
Yeah.
This topic is
This
quite sad.
topic
But I
is
think we
sad.
can have it all. Right?
We can. We'll try.
But maybe like it's subjective. Like what is all? Like
What is
right?
all?
What is all?
What
Not
is
me
all?
getting
What is all to
philosophical.
you?
What is all to you? Jawab dulu.
What is all to you?
Oh, what is all to me is to have a balanced life where I can still gain money but still can rest. To be honest, that's it. To be honest,
That's the dream.
Yeah,
right
that's the
there.
dream.
real.
Do
What
Pilates
is
at
all to
home.
you? Ooh.
Do Pilates.
Yeah.
She
At
a
home?
Pilates girl.
She's gonna have the gym at home.
She's gonna have the
She don't go to
gym.
the
Real.
Pilates gym.
Real.
How about you?
Oh, having it all is being on top of the world with the family that I want. That's really what I want. Like,
It's so sweet.
I don't want to have to pick.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Sad that we have to like
Yeah.
pick.
We have to pick, right?
Yeah, we have to pick. My sister, she had to pick between her career and family, and she didn't have a choice actually. But she's now a stay-at-home mom, and sometimes she would say, I mean, I can tell that she missed her old job. Now it's just her and her two boys, and obviously she's happy and she loves her life. She's living the lifeline, but sometimes she thinks about it, I think lah.
I think over time our expectation would change.
Yeah.
Maybe for now we want to have, a lot of money. Maybe we want a good career.
Yeah.
What's us without money? But like maybe over time later we're gonna change our expectations to like better family, but I have to abandon my job. But better family, something
Yeah.
like that.
That's what happened to her too. It changed like
Yeah, it
when you realize, But for me, what is all?
What is all? What is
Rich.
all, Amania?
Rich.
In life and in love.
Praying. I mean one day.
Yeah, like
I mean.
perfect. This is my dream life. I'm gonna come. Dream life, dream
Dream
husband, dream house, dream car,
Okay.
dream job.
Dream car.
Don't know lah, dream job, but dream husband, dream life, dream car, dream everything lah. Dream kids, everything. That's mine.
Never stop
Oh.
dreaming.
Never stop dreaming.
It doesn't
give up.
matter.
Yeah. So, any other input, you guys, before we end this episode of
Women
pressure.
carry too much labor.
Yeah.
Women carry too much labor and it's unspoken.
yeah.
I think one last note is that it's okay to have your own me time because you need it.
Yes, you need it.
You need it.
No matter how many kids you got or
You need
anything, or
me time.
you need your me time.
Yep.
Me time is the most important time, honestly.
Keep yourself sane.
Yeah. So that is all from us. Facts.
And
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.